students, today we are going to see chapter number 4, Cloud Computing, in which we are going to learn about to know what is meant by computer, means definition of cloud computing. Afterwards we will know what are the different types of cloud computing. Then we will understand the advantages and disadvantages of cloud computing. Afterwards we will learn how we can store services for storing and sharing our data on Google Drive. Then to know the use of Google Docs, and what is the use of Google Docs, Google Slides and Google Sheets. To convert an existing spreadsheet into Google Sheet. Afterwards, customize or format Google Sheet, means basically how we can deal with the Google Sheet, we will see. And last one is share and protect. These are our points we are going to learn in this chapter. So let's begin. First of all, what is meant by cloud computing? In simple language, cloud computing is a technology that allows users to store data and use application and utilities via the internet instead of their computer hardware. Means basically, instead of storing data into pen drive, CD or hard drive, we store our data on internet. Understood? Means on cloud. We can say internet and cloud are the same, correct? Basically we say cloud, but we can say internet also. So it is called as cloud computing. I will repeat once again. When we store our data via internet on cloud, it is called as cloud computing. What are the examples of cloud services? Google Drive. In this lesson we will see all the detail about Google Drive. Then another is Microsoft OneDrive, then iCloud, and last one is Dropbox. Basically Google Drive is provided by Google, Microsoft OneDrive is provided by Microsoft company, iCloud is provided by Apple company, and Dropbox is basically we can say provided by Samsung. Basically they use the most Dropbox option. Understood? See, what is the use of cloud computing? Allows people to access data in application from anywhere at any time. Anyone can access at any time and from any location, not from a specific location. If I had a pen drive, I need a computer, correct? But when we are dealing with cloud, there is no need of only PC. We can use on tablet, mobile phones, etc. And for accessing their resources, they need to pay services for what they use. Means see, some are free and some are paid. How we will distinguish that? We will see. There are three types of cloud services. First one is public, second one is private, and third one is hybrid. So what are the three differences? In easy and short language I will tell you. See, basically public services are the free services. Means these services will not charge anything from us. We can use it for the free. Best example is Google Drive, iCloud, AWS. Full form is Amazon Web Services. Short form is AWS, Microsoft Azure, and IBM Cloud and Sun Cloud. These are the examples of public services. Means they provide services for public, means free services basically we can say. But if I want more services, then they can charge. For basic example, in further topic we will learn that Google Drive provides us 15 GB of data, free data we can use. But if I want more than 15 GB, then I need to pay particular amount for that. Understood? So it is called as, and again one more thing, it is managed by third party cloud services, not by directly by the owners. It is managed by third party. These are the all points of public cloud. Now let's see about private cloud. See, private cloud is basically used by corporate companies, means big MNC company. Why big MNC company? Because which private cloud provide more security than public cloud. Why? Because public cloud is free, correct, and private is paid one. So it provides them more storage as well as more security. Understood? So no one can access the data. Why no one can access? Because their MNC company's data is sensitive data, correct. So that's why it provide them a firewall which protect their sensitive data, correct, sensitive data of the organization, not accessing to the third parties. Third parties means who are not related with that organization, correct, means we can say hacker, thieves, or opponent companies, like that. And who uses hybrid? Hybrid uses both. Means if I am a owner of an XYZ firm, I have only 10 employees and our work is also small. There is not much sensitive data in our company and we don't require much space, storage space. So which data we will use? We will use public cloud, correct. But after few years my company got bigger, got growth, that from 10 employees now I have workers about 1000, and now I am dealing with my sensitive data, correct. So now which service will I use? I will use private service. So that's why it is called a hybrid, based on the condition or based on the critical activities performed by the private cloud. See, means if I am performing what I am dealing with sensitive data, then I will go for private one. Understood? So depending on that, who uses this? Mainly financial and health sector and universities. Why? Because financial have our account number data, healthcare also have our data, and university have also our sensitive data. That's why. And what are the examples of this? Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and NetApp Cloud. These are the examples of hybrid. We don't saw the private one. See, and private examples are HP Data Center, VMware, and Dell Apex Private Cloud. These are the examples of private cloud services. Understood? Now let's see about the advantages. See, these are the more lengthy points. I will short them for you. First point is it reduce cost, correct. How it reduce cost? For example, instead if I want to buy a 15 GB of pen drive, correct, approximately 200 to 300 rupees it will be charged, correct, to buy a pen drive. But instead of buying that pen drive, if I create a Gmail account, I will get 15 GB of free of data, correct, storage, and in that also on cloud, correct. Then I am saving my money, 200 or 300 rupees, right. So this is the first point. Main reason is pen drive can lost, pen drive can get damaged, pen drive can get corrupt. Do cloud network will any trouble for me? No, cloud network will never give me any trouble like that. So that's why we use cloud. So first one is it reduce cost, correct. Second one, it is online, so it will give me backup also, correct. Means backup is there. For example, best example is WhatsApp have a option daily backup, weekly backup, monthly backup, customized backup, and last option is last option is no backup, correct. So it is backupping our data. What is meant by backup? In our first chapter we had seen that what backup and duplicate app use. If by mistakenly my data got deleted, I can recover that data, correct. So it is called as backup. Since we are storing it on cloud, so it is easy to backup. Understood? And now third point, for when we store anything on cloud, we can access it anywhere, anytime. Understood? So this one is the third point. Anyone can access it from anywhere. We can access it from not a specific location. Then fourth point is version cloud mismatch. Means every time, see, when you use any application which is web-based application or online application, if we don't update that application will not open. Every time when we want to open that application, the application should be in updated form. If it is not updated, it will not open. It will show you a notification, new update has been appear, please update it. Right, understood like that? So when we are using web based applications or online application, our app is always up to date, right? Then fourth one is many users can use that at a single time, correct? If for example there is a pen drive, only I can use at a time. If someone want to use it, I need to pass that pen drive to him, correct? But is it the same with the online? No, I just need to share my username and password. Anyone, n numbers of person can use that at a single time, correct? And last one is easy to share, means best example. If I want to share any data, then I will need to first plug in my pen drive or CD or hard disk, then I need to copy that and paste to whom I am sharing it, correct? But is this same with the cloud? No, it is not. In cloud we just need to share a single link, understood? With this just single link, many people can see my work, correct? Means with many people I can share my work, understood? Best example, if I want to share a movie from my pen drive to, for example, my 10 friends, it will take much time, correct? But instead of that, if I share a single link to my 10 friends or individual link to them, it is easy one, correct? Within a minute or within a second it will happen. So that's why advantages are, once again we will repeat. First advantage is cost is less, correct? I am saving my money. Second one is auto backup is there. Third one is app is always update, correct? Fourth one is anyone can access it. Fifth one is from anywhere anyone can access it. Sixth one is multiple people can access one link at a time, correct? And last one is, what was the last one? Last one is sharing. It is easy to share, correct? And now what are the, we had shown about advantages, now we will see what are the disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? First main disadvantage, always we need a internet connection, correct? Without internet can we access cloud services? No, we cannot. Internet must be there. This is the first one. Second point, security breach. What is meant by security breach? Means hackers or unauthorized persons are hacking my data, correct? For example, we can say thief. Online thieves are called as hackers. They hack our data and they copy our important or sensitive data. So first one is internet must be there. Second one, security breach can happen, means if someone can hack our data. Third one is we are always dependent on the provider, correct? For example, Google is providing 15 GB of data, but in future Google decided now I will not give you 15 GB of data, now I will provide only 5 GB of free data. Is there anything we can do with? No, we cannot do. Everything is in the hand of provider. We cannot say anything, understood? And last one is it is expensive, correct? Data is expensive. Again, if I am getting a habit of using that data, correct, 15 GB of space, but after few times that space got fill up, then I am addicted to online data, then I will need to upload more data, but there is no space. So what I will do, I will buy the online space, correct? So it will get expensive like that, understood? These are all the advantages, disadvantages and definition of cloud. I will repeat once again what we learned today. We learn what is meant by cloud servicing. What is cloud servicing? Storing our data online with the help of internet is called as cloud servicing, right? Then we saw about there are three types of cloud services. First one is public. Public is majorly free for the user, but if you want advanced feature, then you need to pay for that, correct? Examples are Google Drive, iCloud, AWS, Microsoft Azure, IBM Cloud and Sun Cloud. Understood? It is managed by third party cloud services. And second one is private. Private is basically used those who have sensitive data, those who want more security, right? And examples are HP Data Center, VMware and Dell Apex Private Cloud. These are the examples of private cloud. And hybrid based on our condition. Correct? If there is critical data, then we will use hybrid service. If there is not, then we can go for public one. Who uses this hybrid? Finance companies, healthcare sectors and universities. What are the examples of hybrid cloud providers? Amazon, Microsoft, Google and NetApp Cloud. Then we saw advantages. What are the advantages? I am saving money, cost is low. Second thing, automatic backup is there. Third thing, always updated application will be there. Correct? Then anyone can use it. Then anyone from anywhere can use it at any time. Then multiple peoples can use at a single time. Afterwards we saw, is it easy to share? Correct? And what are the disadvantages? Always we need a internet connection. Then security which can happen means hackers can hack our data, misuse our data. Then always we are dependent on the provider. Correct? Provider can change rules also, and then it can get expensive. First internet bill and second one we can, after addition we can get habit of using online things, so the storage data will be also there. Understood class? Thank you for today. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Welcome back everyone. Today we are going to see about Google Drive. What is basically Google Drive? Google Drive is cloud-based backup service. We store our files. But how many GB we can store our data? We can store about 15 GB of data. Correct? But if you are any organization person or education person, means your email ID ends with .org or .edu, then your storage only up to 5 GB. But if you are only normal Gmail account person, means dot gmail @gmail.com, then you will get 15 GB of free data you can store. But what you can store in that? You can store Google Docs, sheets, slides, photos. In Google Drive you can also store zip folders, APK, anything, video, audio, images, means you can store all number of data in Google Drive. Also you can create a slide and collaborate with her. What is meant by collaborate? Means I can work together with many people or share my work online. And means if I created a doc, basically what is doc? Written type. For example, writing apps like our EMX writer, Open Office writer, Libri writer. These are type of writer. It is saving online. There we don't need to save, it get automatically saved and we can share that. When we are working on offline file, if I made any changes and share with the friend, if that friend made any changes, I am not able to see that changes. Correct? First he need to share the file, then. But in Google Drive, if I share any file, for example Google Docs, if he or she make any changes, I can see that live. So these, and Google Drive is also called as a SaaS system, software as a service system. Okay, it runs through the web browsers. What is, how to use a Google Drive? Simply when you open your account, here you will see this dot icon. Simply click, here are different options. Our basic account setting, Gmail, Sheet, Doc, and this is Drive. Simply click on that drive like this. This is the interface of the Google Drive. Okay, Here you can see your initial, whatever name your, then file types. Here you can see different types of files, correct? Storing data on, as I told you, 15 GB you can store. There are main two types. File can be edited, such as I told you, Microsoft Office files means all text based, calci, sheets, everything. Files that cannot be changed means cannot be edited, such as music, video. Compress means zip folder, as we learned in the first chapter. Are the and most other files means every file you can. And one more thing, if there is any application which is not installed in your for in computer, still that application can be run. Best example is Photoshop example. Photoshop images cannot be opened in normal editor, you need that Photoshop application only. But if you have uploaded on Google Drive, we can preview that without installing that application. This is the main advantage of Google Drive. How we can upload file or folder? Here what we can upload, we can upload single files also and a whole folder also. Simply click on the new. When you will click on the new, you will see two options, file upload and folder upload. Means you can upload a single file also, otherwise you can upload a whole folder also. Select the file name. If you want to select single, just single click and open. Otherwise second shortcut is double click on any file which you want to upload. But if you want to select multiple, you can with the help of mouse drag. Otherwise second one option is press the control key and then select one file. Okay, while pressing that, hold the control key and then select one file and then open. And how to create? Simple, create on new. Here you will see new file option, new folder. Simply give the name of the folder, whichever folder you want to give, and create option, then the file will be created. Understood? Now managing, how we can manage that all folders. And means why managing is important? When we created new file, name, rename, delete, move, copy, like that features. How we can? Best one is search. Search is the best option. For example, if I had, we'll assume that 25 files. Okay, if I want to search a particular file, scrolling that is a hectic one, correct? So instead of that, I will simply type here search and related file name will appear. For example, here you can see two file name have appear. So whichever I want, I will simply click on that. So first option will be search option, correct? And second option is second option is sorting. As in calci, we had seen that sorting, correct? Ascending and descending, same like that. Here is also ascend. How we will do? Here you see last modify option. Simply click on last modify, you will see three options. Which are these three options? First one is last modified. Last modified means last modified by me also, or if I had shared that file with someone, means I am collaborating with someone. If he or she has also modified, it will appear on the top, correct? It is called as last modified. But last modified by me means whichever file only I had modified, that will appear. And last one is last open by me. It is not necessary that we always modify some file, we sometimes just preview or saw the file, correct? So that's why this last open is also used by many person. From here you can select three types. Which are the three types? Last modify, then last modify by me, and last one is last open by me, correct? These are the three types. Deleting files and the folder, simple. As in our computer we delete by pressing right click, then an interface will appear, correct? Dialog box, same like that. Remove, then simply click on the remove and remove will delete. But here is same like our mobile phone. Nowadays mobile phone we have recycle bin, correct? Computer also have recycle bin, same like that. Here is remove option. Remove option will send this file to the trash. Where? Trash, trash, trash. And when we will go in trash and clear, here you can see here is a trash button. when you will open, and when you will delete from that trash. There are two options: recover, recover means to come back, and second option is delete. When you will delete, then it will be deleted permanently, then there is no option to recover that file. Okay, and how many days it will not get permanently deleted? In trash, every file will be till 30 days. If within 30 days you didn't recover or delete, it will automatically get deleted. But after how many days? 30 days. Understood? Before that, if you manually deleted that, then only it will get deleted, otherwise it will not. Now how we can share the file and folder? Simple. Click the right key and here you will see share option. We can share that file. For example, when you will press, you will see a dialog box like this. Simply type the name of the person you want to share that file here. After selecting the person name, it will have notify, and here are three options. What the person can do with that file: view, commenter and editor. Further on it is given in description, but now I will tell you. See, view means only that person can view that file. Understood? He or she cannot change anything or delete anything or edit anything. He or she only can view the file. View means, understood the meaning? It can only view. He or she cannot do anything. Then second one is commenter. What is meant by commenter? They can comment that please change this, means they can give suggestion to us. In view they can only view, they cannot give suggestion or they cannot edit. But in commenter they can give suggestions, but they still cannot edit. They can view and suggest. But in editor, what they can do? They can do everything. They can view, suggest and edit also. If there is any spelling mistake, then they can edit that spelling mistake or edit that data. They can delete also that file also or data also. But in view they can only see, they cannot comment. But in comment they can view and comment. They can give suggestion. See, on this line number 7, word third spelling mistake is there. Understood? In commenter, as its name, view means only they can view, comment means they can only see and comment, edit means they can view, comment and edit also. See here, view, comment and edit, as I told you. Now creating files on Google Drive. Google Drive is also called as suite. What is meant by suite? In chapter number 1 we had seen that suite means a collection of many softwares together as a, we can say, group of bundle. Correct? For example, OpenOffice is a suite. Why OpenOffice? OpenOffice Writer, OpenOffice Calci, OpenOffice Drawing, OpenOffice Impress. All these applications are within OpenOffice. So OpenOffice is a sheet. Like, also one more example is MS Office. Correct? MS Office Writer, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, like this. Doc is also a sheet. Why doc is? Because in Google Drive we can do Google Docs are there, Google Sheets are there, Google Slides are there. Correct? One by one we will see now. First, Google Docs. Basically, what is Google Docs? Google Docs is word processing application which allows us to create documents similar to MS Writer and OpenOffice Writer. Correct? For example, when we use this type of writer, word processing means, if for example I want to set question paper of student, or I want to write a letter, essay, anything related about writing, we can do in this application. This is the interface. What are the main key components? File name. This is file name. Okay, by default it is untitled document, but if you create second file, then it will show you untitled 1 document, second one be untitled 2 document. Like this it will carry on forward. How you can change the name? Simply single double click on this and write the design name whatever you want and press enter. Otherwise click anywhere else, it will get saved automatically. No need to save, it will get saved automatically. So keywords, first one is undo. As everyone know, undo means reversing the command, correct? Redo means reversing the undo command, correct? Undo means to come back one step back, action back one step back, many words we can say. And redo means whatever you have done in undo, it will reverse of that undo. Understood? Shortcut of undo will be, undo shortcut is control plus z, and redo shortcut is control plus y, correct? Now then sec two option, third option is of printing, fourth option is of sorry alphabet, fifth option is of palette, formatting palette means if I had given this is the table and I had given bolt, okay, for this text bolt, and if I want to apply this same bolt to this one, so I will first select this area, then select this formattal and apply and paste to all this. Then this, if it is in small letter, it will also get converted into bold letter. Means format painter simply copy paste the format of selected data and paste to the another one. This is zooming level of this page. Now this whole thing is called as formatting option. Why it is called formatting option? Because all the options within these are related to text formatting. What is the first? Normal text. If you click here, normal, title, paragraph, different types, different categories of text you will appear. You can select one, heading, subheading, title, like that. What is this one? This is Arial, means this is the font style. From here you can choose different type of font style, minus and plus. If you want to increase the font, click on plus. If you want to decrease the font, minus. But if you want to manually input any font size, you can select from here, you can enter here. Then B means bold, correct? Shortcut is control plus B. Then I stand for italic. Shortcut is control plus I. U underline. Shortcut is control plus U. Then this A stand for color of that font. Means whatever, for example, this try at the rate meeting notes, correct? It is in gray color, but if you want to change color of the text, you will select this A, from which you can select, and this is highlighting. To highlight, here you can see as I highlighted this text, like that. If you want to highlight, you can use this highlighter. This is link. If you want to add any link, this is comment. If you want to add any image, this image. This is alignment. Alignment are of left, center and right alignment. This is line spacing, means space between two line. As you can see here, equal space is there between all line, correct? If you want to increase or decrease the spacing between the lines, you can select this option, and you will, when you will click on this three dot, you will see many more options. Understood? So this is the basic interface of Google Docs. Now Google Slide. What is Google Slide? Google Slide is also the second version of OpenOffice Impress, otherwise MS PowerPoint. Means here we can create different type of slide. Why we use this application? To create presentation, and presentation include animation, transition, video, audio, correct? In docs, can we add video, audio? No, we cannot add video or audio, we can only add images. But in here slide, we can add audio, video, images, also animations. Here we cannot add animations also, but in slide we can add animations also. Understood? Now second one, as here in Google Docs, this white sheet is called as page, correct? Pages. But in Google Sheet, this white sheet is called as slide, not pages. Here we call this as slide. Same file name. Here you can see Google Docs short form is doc. File name is at the end doc, doc, doc. But here file name will be .pptx, means ppt. Here few changes are there because of the Layout here, what is background, layout, theme, transition, like that many others. Here you can see the pages, means sorry, slides, not pages. And here is one single chain slideshow, because in presentation we mostly use slideshow option, so slideshow option is given here. Understood? Then Google Sheet. What is Google Sheet? As our lesson has ended in advanced feature of Calci, correct? In Calci we had seen that we organize our data in column and row form, correct? Basically it is used for mathematical purposes to do operations like sum, minus, max, mean, average, like that. Similar applications for Google Sheet are MS Excel and our OpenOffice Calci, correct? Using Google Sheets, how we can do? Simply click on this plus icon, new icon, then here you will see different option. Which are option? As we see, first new folder means to create a folder, file upload to upload a file, folder upload to upload a folder. And here are most, means Google provide many application, but basically people use maximum these four applications, so these four applications are shown here. First one is Google Doc, we had seen. Google Sheet, now we are seeing this. Google Slide also we saw, and Google Forms, means as you see that forms, this is Google Forms. When you click on this four also, it will show you these two option. Blank sheet means or a template. If you want to choose any template you can choose, otherwise blank sheet. Simply click on that, like this sheet will appear, correct? As I shown you, see. Simply click here, type whatever name you want to type. And one more thing, when it is showing a cloud and a right click, means it is automatically saved, correct? Sometime what happen, while creating we go offline and then we think why it is not saving. So simple, here you can see that it is online or offline. Basically it give here a warning, internet connection lost, no need of that. But in case of slow connection, it is beneficial or helpful. What is now here? Toolbar, this is undo, redo, print, format painter, size of page. Here dollar sign. Dollar sign means if I had created, for example, here written 5, 10, 20, and I want to create this into rupees, so I will click on dollar sign, it will convert into dollar. But if I select here and choose many option, it will show you currency of all country. From there you can select, we will select rupees, correct? By default it is dollar. If I want to convert anything into, for example, here I write 70, 80, I want to convert it into percentage, then I will click on the percentage symbol. All this will convert into percentage. The next arrow is dot, zero, and like this, correct? Means if I want to decrease the decimal, then I will click on this arrow, it will decrease the decimal. If I want to increase the decimal, I will click on here, it will increase the decimal. And this 1 2 3 means if I had created a decimal or in percentage, or for example in rupees, then it will convert into standard form. Which is standard form? Means by default numbers, it will convert into numbers default. Then size to increase, decrease, manual, bold, italic. This is strike through, this is called as what? Strike through. Means whatever you had written, for example I had written 8.15, when I will press on strike through, a strike line will be passed through it, correct? Then to change color of the text, and this is new option, this is called bucket. Bucket is also called as background color. For example, this is a cell, correct? If I want to change the color of this cell, like this, now it is yellow color, so I can choose from there. Understood? From which option? This bucket background color. Click on it, a panel will appear like this, dot dot dot, many colors will be there. Select the desired color you want. The next option, this is border. To select border, see here, border is faint, but you can create dark, and there are different type of borders. Select from here. This option is to merge means combining two or more cells. If I want to combine these two cells 4 and 5, then I will select this and select on merge option. These two cell will form into a single cell. Understood? Then see here, as I told you. One more thing, how to locate. See here, by default it is selected here, so cell number is appearing here, A1. How to identify? Always these are columns, so column name will be first and second name will be of rows. A1. If I selected this cell, what will be the cell address? C, which C7. C7 will be the cell address. Here you can see H2, correct? H2, and this is called as function bar, correct? Here we can write the function, as here you can see they had written is equal to average B to G6, means from B2 from here to G6. Why here to there? Because they had used colon, not semicolon. Semicolon means 1 and colon means from this to that. Understood? Then converting a spreadsheet into Google Sheet. For example, if I had created a offline sheet, okay, means we can take best example Microsoft Excel. I had created something, then if I want to convert that Microsoft Excel sheet into Google Sheet, how I can? Simply upload it on Google Drive. See here, first click on press, we need to upload, so file upload, as here you can see, and simply click on open with Google Sheet. It will automatically convert that Microsoft Excel sheet into Google Sheet. Understood? How we can edit? Simple. If you want to change the name, click here, change the name. If you want to change data, values, formula, anything, you can click on it. Same features, insert. Here you can see insert row, say row, column. If you want to insert sheet, you can also insert sheet. What is the shortcut key? Shift plus F11. Timeline, chart, images, drawing, private table, function, link, same as the sheet applications. Everything is same in the both sheet, Google Sheet, Microsoft Excel and OpenOffice Calc, but just only one difference is interface change is there. For example, here any option is view name, there must be another name for any option, or the location must be here or there. Nothing else will be changed. Functionality is same, just name or interface will be changed. Now managing is an important thing. For example, if I share any sensitive data with someone, correct, but first we'll see sharing the file, as we are seeing selected share, correct. No, sorry, managing, that this slide got repeated when she was seen. We are seen till now converting. Now formatting. See, as I told you that number formatting, this one is, this also told, cell and border formatting told, background color, cell, and this is merge. This is alignment, text alignment, downside, left side, and text same. Command, as everyone know in file what option will be there? Open, save as, correct, print, edit, view option related to view, insert here symbol, number, images, like that. And in format, about formatting, first one is theme, number format, text alignment, wrapping, rotation, text side, conditional formatting. Conditional formatting we have seen in, correct, in OpenOffice Calc. What is basically, in short I will tell you what is conditional formatting. If for example I had students in my class, 20 students are there, for example 10 of them have scored out of and 10 are below 8 mark, okay, so I will apply a condition, student who got marks is equal to 10, correct, 10 mark is equal to will be in green color, okay, less than 8 will be in yellow color, and then less than 8, 10, less than 8, or I can say below 6, okay, less than 6 will be in a red color, means conditional formatting based on condition, if else statement we can say like that. Sharing, how we can share, everyone know that if we are outside the folder, simply right click, box will appear and from there share. But if you are within a file is open, then here you can see share option. But when we are opening Google Sheet, then here is no share option. Which option is there? Slideshow, correct? A side of slideshow option will be here and here will be the share button. Okay, don't get confused. We can share, as I told you, that there are three options. First one is view, then comment, and then editor. View can only view, comment can view and comment, edit can view, comment, and edit also, correct? Give the permission, whatever permission you want to notify people, will give them a mail that xyz person has shared you a file, and what role they had given, it will also show that. Okay, and if you want to write any message, you can write here and then send button. See here, like this, they had shared a message. See, that dash has invited you to edit. What they had given the command? Edit, correct? Edit the following sheet. If they had give you, then invited you to view the following spreadsheet. If they had given commenter, then commenter the following sheet, like this. See, the person name, that dash is the owner, then last modified when 32 seconds ago, every information will be visible there. Understood? Now moving, simple. As we move our files from mobiles or computers, same like that. See, move to where you want to move, you can select the destination file folder and simply move that. And second option is at the top, correct? File name, favorite, this automatic save, and here move. Simply click here, means if you are outside the file, you can choose this option. If you are within the file, you can choose this option, 2 meter. Now protecting data, means for example, if I am sharing a sensitive data with someone, correct? If I want that anyone, if I want to give the authority as edit also, but if I don't trust that person, or if that data is sensitive that anyone can change that, so what I will do, I will protect that cells, correct? How I can do? Simply click on the data. Here you can see protect sheet or ranges. I can protect the whole sheet also, or if I want to protect particular cell, I can click on that. Simply click on that. Here you can see, if I want to select the range, means if I want to select the data, means cells, particular cell, I can select a range. But if I want to select the whole sheet, I can click on the sheet, and then here you can give message also. This cell cannot be modified. I can modify also that. Here I can write, please don't change anything, please don't try to change, like that also. Then who can edit? If I am sharing with, for example, with 5% but I want to give permission to edit that cell to a single person or multiple person, I can choose. If out of 5 I want only 2 people can change that sheet data, so I will choose here and select their names. Okay, and done. I don't know why the slides are getting repeated while copying by mistake. Moving has been done, protecting also done. Yes, this much only. End of the lesson. In this way, what we saw today, how we can create a Google Drive, then move file, rename also. No need to talk to rename. As you can see, there are many options. You can preview, rename, like that. How we can share a file folder, correct? How we can permit, give permissions. There are 3 types of permission, correct? View, comment, and edit. How we can give. Then again, protecting data, formatting, what is Google Drive, what is Google Sheet, what is, and last one is Google docs, correct? So we had learned many things today. So class, anyone having any issue or any question related to this topic, they can comment down. Okay, thank you class, have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.